to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then, that we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
All right. Looks like we're live. Just trying to make sure I get the audio right. I essentially have to talk and then wait to hear me through my second YouTube account. I can't believe this has such a long delay. I think it sounds just fine. What I need to do next time is actually just remember what my settings are, like write them down or something. Okay, hold on. Let me get these silly monitors in my ears. Ugh. At some point, I'll have this system down. And I won't have to do all this goofiness when we start. It'll just hit play and we'll go. And it'll be glorious. Hello, my friends. How y'all doing today? I hope you're having a great morning. I certainly am. Hold on. Let me get these in my ears. Oh, another cutscene. I don't want to watch this again. I bought these monitors because I don't like over-the-head headphones, but they're such a pain in the ass to get in. But you know what? I was playing, not this game, I was playing Elden Ring with these headphones, and let me tell you, it was terrifying. It's like the sounds pump straight into my brain again. Okay, this should be good enough. We are playing some Final Fantasy XIV again this morning, in case you have forgotten. I am Unky Perlman. This is the continuation of the story of Beast from 1987's Beauty and the Beast, starring Ron Perlman. And, well, you know, what did we do yesterday? We spent a lot of time babysitting a bunch of used-to-be pirates, now farmers, who have lost all of their grit and might and are now terrified, reasonably so, of some insane blue face tattooed pirates who have given themselves to the Sahagin. That's what was happening, if I remember correctly. And we were able to defeat a giant stone golem that had been summoned. And then we went on and we did some more Archanist studies. And now I don't know what we have. We got to go talk to Baderon and see what new quests he has in store for us. Recommended duties. Tell me more. The recommendation list, quests, blah, blah, blah. I think we know about all this. Look at this. So you want to be a fisher, suspiciously silver. So it's basically saying, hey, there's all these quests you can do. Go do them. I got an achievement here. Okay, the last time I did this, OBS had a bunch of different things open alongside its normal stuff, and now that's all gone. So this is going to be a little different than it was before, at least for me. But I have chat open over here, so if you feel the desire to chat with me, by all means, look at how the frame rate drops the moment I click off of the screen. Oh my gosh, this insanity. I don't know what... This city is so wild. Look at this. They're all back. I don't understand what these men are doing. Looks like they've sacrificed someone to the god. This game is so wild. So wild. I will never know what this is about, right? This is beyond me. I'm glad they're having a good time. That's all I can say. Is I'm glad they're having a good time. Okay, where is this main quest that I have to do? It's Baderon. Oh, he is... I think I got to take the thing and go up, right? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I look like an absolute scrub in my cloak, but I sort of like it. I sort of like it. I like it in the sense that it has the same feel as Beast does. I mean, Beast, Ron Perlman's character, Beast from Beauty and the Beast, lives under New York City. To the drowning wench we go. And he's always dressed in these weird, like, fantasy medieval clothing. So it's sort of perfect in that regard. In that it works. Okay, Bateron. Here we go. Let's see how this guy's doing. Okay. Ooh, we're going to get some new pants. That'll be nice. We could definitely use some. And he's going to give us some rocks and some of these. I think I sell these to get money. Oi, you do fair, Unky? Rest and ready to expand your horizons? Well then, I have an idea where you might try head next. And I've heard the skylift out of... Have you heard of the skylift out of Middle Nausicaa? If you've ever visited Woad Whisper Canyon, then you must have been up and down the thing at least once. And it's a bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. We did go up and down this. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using it to haul cargo up the cliff face and labor that I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs what no bugger has time to deal with. Okay, so in our ever-expanding journey as an adventurer and hero of Eorzea, we now have to go help people who are just working day to day. Track them down, head of the operation, bloke by the name of Workrit, and it'll be sure to put you to work on a task or two. Let's go. We've got ourselves a chore. We've got ourselves a job. Now, we could also, if we want to, take on some of these. So you want to be an armorer. I am a bit interested in some of these crafting things. And it would be kind of fun to spend some time doing, the fisherman and the cooking quests. But I think maybe I'll take a look at that off camera. I really want to focus on the main story quest. I just walked right over their dinner, didn't I? Okay, where the heck am I going? Well, let's go lower decks. And this will probably lead us to where we want to go. Looks like we got to go out this way. We've been this way before. If we're going to do one thing differently today than we did yesterday, we're going to try and remember to use the sprint button. In fact, I wonder. Let's see. Keybinds. So we got sprint right over here on the equals. Hotbar. That's my control button? Oh, hey, I didn't know that. That's the side of my mouse. Well, what's this button? That's the shift. Ooh. Do I have a... No. Can I do this one? Can I do the mouse wheel? This key is already assigned to another function. Mouse 3, turn on and off auto run. Hey, I didn't know that. Ooh, well, that's nice. Well, I guess I could just reach over my keyboard and hit that button. It's not that difficult. That's nice. That's nice because then I could reassign R to a fellow on his chocobo. And I can use that for another spell. All right, we're all sprinted out now. We're headed on this way. So let's review. What's this? Oh, we got a resurrection spell. That's huge. Something I don't feel like I need these. Here, you know what I'm going to do? HUD layout. Hotbar 8. Can we turn it on? Yes. I often like to have this stuff. Save. These really don't need to be on the hotbar, do they? Do I even need this play guide? Probably not. Why does this say 8? I hate that this says 8. Is there nothing I can do about that? We'll figure it out later. Let's go. The silence is very spooky. Okay, let's review our abilities. This lowers target's physical damage dealt. Okay, that's very nice. This is our main damage attack. This is our heal. This allows us to then unlock 2 of these. And this actually, oh, you know what we're missing? Where's our little carbuncle? There we go. Hi, bud. Hi, little buddy. Come along. Come along, my little fuzzy friend. So this gives us 2 of those, which then does that. And then I want to say it's this one. Oh, cute. Otherworld Apothecary. Adorable. I just interacted with my first other human in this game. It's delightful. Besides chat yesterday, I had so much fun streaming yesterday on a Sunday, hanging out with and chatting with all of you. It was delightful. Obviously, most of you are back to work today and won't have the time to interact as much, but that's fine. I'm going to play, and I'm going to play this game as if you were here regardless. Me talking to the ether. Batteron sent you out here, did he? Then consider yourself welcome at the Skylift. Okay, that microphone actually is spiking really, really high. Why don't we turn it down a little bit? There we go. Keep an eye on that. Look at that bloody cliff, will you? One blast of fiery hell from that huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. What cliff is he talking about? This cliff? Cargo still needs to get through, though. So this mess of wood and pulleys was our solution to the problem. Oh, so this cliff basically was from the dragon? That's kind of crazy. Deanna, welcome. Hello from California. I hail from California as well. Hello, my fellow California native. You're watching while your YouTube is uploading. Hey, cool. I'll have to check out your channel then. Can I don't know. Let's see. What? Pin message report. You're on timeout. How do I go to your channel? Okay, we'll have to figure that out later. But thanks for stopping by and watching. Are you a Final Fantasy XIV fan? And what kind of video are you uploading? Cargo still needs to get through, though. So this mess of wood and pulleys was our solution to the problem. Well, one of them at least. If the gods were kind, and they ain't, I'd have about a dozen more workers to handle me growing list of headaches. I hear that. Okay, I get to choose a pair of pants. So just by coming over here and talking to this guy, he's giving me pants. He's trying to get me to do more work for him. It's like the first one is free. I guess these amateur breaches are the way to go. I got a level for taking a walk, basically. Cool. Let's put our pants on. There we go. Ooh, Amateur's Dalmatica, but that's crappier than what I have. Except, glad I am to see you again, lad. A wagon driver just returned in a great bloody hurry, screaming about some monstrosity what sprang out from a millicorn seedling in his cargo. Seems the gutless bastard tossed it over the side afore turning tail and running for his life. I need you to head down the road, recover that seedling, and deliver it to Lyuf over at Swift Perch in western Lanosica. Whatever he pays for the cargo is yours to keep. Nice. After all, I don't rightly know what else is lurking inside that plant, and ye deserve to be rewarded for your troubles. It's a quilting video. That actually sounds like fun to watch. Deanna, I will check it out. Nana, what's this? Nana? Oh, I can't read the whole chat. Why is this so annoying? Let's see. Can we pull this out? Pop out chat. I'll tell you what, Deanna. I've never watched quilting, but I will say that my stepmom loves to quilt. And I will find myself, and I'm sure that you can agree, down a YouTube rabbit hole of things I would never thought I would interest in before, but I love watching people just make crafty, interesting stuff. So I will watch. Okay. Oh, and you'll find an aetherite in Swift Perch. So the journey should be worth your while. I feel like I already aetherited over to Swift Perch, didn't I? I got to go here first. Killer Wespe? What a name. Okay, that wild jackal is going to want a tango. I do not want to get into it with this jackal right now. Not that I couldn't handle it. Deanna, I think there's about a 60-second delay for whatever reason on my YouTube stream. So if it takes me a long time to respond, that's why. Okay, this looks like... Oh, that's right. I'm going to have to fight whatever is inside here. Let's see what's going on. Shore Slug? Sounds terrible. Let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. Here, we'll give him that. This guy gets the Ruby Carbuncle. Oh, I think I targeted and hit the wrong one. Boo! I told you these jackals were up to no good. Here, we'll just hit him with one of these. And then we'll hit him with one of these. And then we'll hit him with one of these. And now he's dead. All right. Well, we officially killed some slugs. Our adventure is well underway. Now we got to go over here. I think I've been here before. Have I not? Yes, but there's no reason to use a bunch of money to port over here. It looks like it's right around the corner. Me too. I find, Deanna, that as I get older, I don't know why this is, but I tend to mix up the letters and words when I'm typing all the time, and I've noticed the frequency gets worse and worse as I get older. It used to be like once in a while, but now it's like pretty constant. It's frustrating. I don't know what is going on. My brain is just slowly melting from too much YouTube consumption, and I don't know what else it could be. It's maddening. Here we go. Chocobo key. Oh yeah, that's right. We can take chocobos everywhere. Well met. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Do not tell me this is your first visit. I shall update my registry with your name so you may access this location in the future. No, we don't need to do that, but we can hire those and run around on them. Yes, you're feeling the same. You have the same thing happening? Oh my gosh. What is that? Why is that happen? I should YouTube it. Oh, that's my little guy. There you go. Yo, dude, I'm trying to accept this quest, and my little blue puppy dog is all up in my business. Here we go. Has Nemea himself forsaken his desolate land? Though I understood there were risks in gambling my entire fortune on a crop of millicorn, I at least expected the seedling to be delivered before disaster struck. I think that gambling your entire fortune on a crop of million corn, I'm saying it wrong, it's million corn, was not a good idea. Let's see. Well, we got your seedling. Here you go. Here you go. We have saved the day. Is that my million corn seedling? Oh, joyous day. It may seem a paltry beginning, but the yield of this particular variety of crop plant is nothing short of astonishing. As you have undoubtedly noticed, Swiss perch lacks a certain, shall we say, vital energy. Thus, I mean to restore a modicum of hope to its residents by growing a veritable ocean of corn. I love how verbose everyone is. Holy crap, Batman is here with his flying Batmobile. You, sir, seem fit to burst with vim and vigor. Might I persuade you to abide a while and help nurture this ailing settlement? Sure. That's why we're here. Okay. So I know that, didn't we get a hat? Okay, so this is item level 5. This is item level 8. This is item level 10. So let's add this up. This is 22. This is 14. This is 8. 14 and 8 is what? 28, 9, 10, 11. It's 22. It's the same. It balances out the same. We'll take the money. Okay. Well, then who the heck am I going to talk to? Oh, we're going to talk to Freyloaf. Here we go. He's got a little coif for us. You there, adventurer, cast your eyes towards the brewer's beacon. Does the light not seem uncommonly weak? Cannot possibly be bright enough to guide the ship sailing in the bay. I would march over to the lighthouse and investigate myself, but I am duty-bound to remain at my post. I would consider it a favor if you could make a visit to Brewer's Beacon and see if aught has befallen Conswiss. I gotta love every single name in this game. They're all so crazy. The Lighthouse Keeper. Okay, well, I think we can do that. Where is this guy? Right over here. Let's go. Come, Carbuncle. We shall sprint. I think I maybe should have taken the coat because it looks like he's going to give me a coif and then I would have had higher damage. But I really like this cloak. It's, I don't know. It just makes me look dark and mysterious. Look how angry I look when I run. Holy crap. Uh-oh. We got some buzzards. I'd rather not get to busting buzzards. Look at this crazy crab. Level 50? What the heck is this thing? I don't want to go anywhere near that. I'll take a buzzard over that thing any day. That thing is terrifying. Here. We'll just explode this guy down really quick. Get out of here. All right, there's Conswiss. Hey, bro. Turn on the lights. The ships can't see. You say a yellow jacket sent you here. Me light grows dim, has it? Well, of course it bloody has. The bomb what fuels me furnace is up and buggered off, you see. If I don't get that beacon fixed up soon, there'll be trouble on the water. I know you're just a messenger, lad, but I can tell an adventurer when I see one. I'm going to need you to chase down that bomb and bring back a claw, what ye ripped from its smoldering corpse. So not bring back the bomb, just bring back its dead body. Take this here iron brazier and set her down in the middle of the flock, somewhere near the scarecrow, I'd say. You get a nice fire going, and that frisky bomb will soon be about. Watch you don't singe your eyebrows, lad. Okay, key items. What do we got here? Key items can be used on targets by right-clicking on the target and then right-clicking on the appropriate icon. Okay, we got a key item. Look at that. Is that our first key item? It must be. All right, so we're bomb hunting. We're trying to stay away from that crazy crab. I want nothing to do with it. I don't really want to get all bugged by buzzards either. But I guess there's no choice. All right, buzzard. You get a ruby carbuncle. Get him! Go, Carbuncle! I healed myself. Oops. This has got to be the laziest pet in the world. It just hangs out, and then once in a while, it'll go and attack for me. Okay, I think that I got a key item right here. And then do I have to look at these dodos? Isn't it? Look at this scarecrow. This thing is awesome. Okay, this is kind of terrible. I'm going to put down this thing and attract a giant bomb in the middle of this dodo nest. This scarecrow is doing nothing to scare off these dodos. Unless this is a dodo farm. Let's find out. Use. Okay. Let's see what happens. Light the brazier and attain a bong claw from the torchlight that is drawn by the flames. Hello? Oh, I gotta click on it? You sense, there it is. Easy enough. Well, there we go. Do we just leave the brazier here? Does that just live here now? Okay, cool. Cool. I'm not going to complain. Sketch, hello. How are you today? Thanks for coming by. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're playing some Final Fantasy. I am a level 13 Arcanist. Uh-oh. We joined a fate. Old 6 arms. Look at this thing. I don't want to fight that at all. These damn buzzards. I guess we're fighting buzzards. Let's send a carbuncle at him. Uh-oh. I think I'm in trouble. I got all 6 arms on me. Let's not stand in that. We're gonna fight this thing? Sure, why not? Oh, I just keep healing. I don't have my hotkeys down yet. That's not... I'm going to get hit by that, aren't I? Now it's probably a good time to heal. Why don't we put a barrier on? This guy's serious. We can also reduce his damage a little bit. Let's do that. There we go. That's some big damage right there. Okay, we'll do that. Not standing that. Oh my god, these stupid buzzards. I killed this buzzard really quick. Has someone come along to help? Oh, my savior. Another Arcanist. Cool. Here, we'll heal them. There you go. Thanks for the help. Hey, we did a reward. We got a fate. We did a fate. We got a reward. I feel super good about life now. Let's say hi. Thank you. Okay. We got your little thing. Turn the lights on, bro. All you need to do is take down that runaway bomb and bring me one of its claws. I thought I did that. There. Ah, you got the ashy bastard, did ye? Once I put this little firecracker in the furnace, that should keep things running for a while. I had myself a bit of a look while you was gone, and Limlayan cursed me if the furnace weren't all bent and broken. Small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up as best I could, but I ain't no Smitty. You might want to have a chat with old Yellow Jacket friend of yours at Swift Perch and have him pass the word back to someone in Limsa. Okay, so things are falling apart. And we got to do something about it. I'm just going to sprint past this bird. I don't want to fight every stupid bird that comes along. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. So, at least in the beginning of the game, it seems like adventurers are really just like glorified errand boys. Instead of like, you know, staying in one area, they kind of just run around and just help people out. There's worse fates in life, right? I mean, it seems like that's what the world needs is more helpers. Frello, the furnace is damaged, is it? Well, I shall write the relevant reports, but these repairs must needs be effected without delay. It seems I have another favor to ask of you, adventurer. Take yourself straight away to the Armorers Guild in Limsa and explain the situation to Forge Master Nyaza. Okay. Great. I think I can actually just use my return spell. I have I had this problem the last time. I haven't trimmed my beard in a while, and my freaking mustache starts tickling my nose and driving me insane. So that's why I look like a crazy person right now. We need to go to upper decks. What's the fastest way to get there? Oh, right above me. Here we go. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Well, you're back now, and that's what matters, right? Have we tuned with this one? No, we haven't. How is your day going, Sketch? Hopefully. Are you at work? Are you off for the day? Are you studying for finals? I believe that's really, really soon. I hope all is well. Okay, so Marauders Guild. Where is this Armorers Guild? Oh, they're down a ways. They're down a ways. Well, we can actually... The Aft Castle. Yes, this is where we want to go. Dun, 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 dun. Naldik and Vimelis. You gotta hand it to everyone. The names in this game are a cut above. Okay, so wait, actually, right here, Hanyaza the Guildmaster. This is a really cool outfit. Look at this chick, dude. She's a total badass. These goggles are amazing. The furnace in the brewer's beacon needs repairs. Beauregard's beard. I just sent someone out to tinker it with it not a past week. Mayhap the bomb Kwanzaa had trapped in there was a touch too volatile. I'll have an artisan visit the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casing of that furnace. Your work is done here, adventurer. May the navigator guide you on your journeys. Okay, we're gonna actually take the coif. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy you're able to came by for a little bit too. Thank you so much. I'm glad Monday is going all right. Stuck at work and able to watch a stream. That's fortunate. I work in a kitchen, so I am unable to do that. I try to listen to podcasts once in a while, but usually my boss gets a little irritated with me because I can't hear anyone. On to the dry docks we go. I think I should just accept all of the clothes, right? Okay. Let's see. Forge Master Hnaza, head of Naldik and Vimelis, wants you to assist with the workload over Moribi dry docks. Okay, what say you take on some work from Naldik and Vimelis? We have a great hulking warship to build and could certainly use an extra hand for a number of tasks. For your first job, I need you to run this missive over to Otberm, the head of the shipwright at Moribi docks. Okay. We forge most of the ship's bits and pieces here at the Armorers Guild. I love that a ship is just made of bits and pieces. They don't seem very ship-like, but the actual construction takes place at the docks found in the south of Lower Lanausica. Wouldn't it make sense? Boats are really big, right? Aren't they really, really big? I mean, I could see some things that are easy to transport, but well, let's look at the boat, and then I will finish my thought when we get there. Okay. That's also where you'll find the main offices of Naldik and Vimelis. Okay, so that's where the main offices are. The Moribi Dry Docks is one of Limsa Lominsa's most important districts, at least as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sure you'll not regret attuning yourself to the area's aetherite. If you've no confidence in your sense of direction, you're best served making use of the Chocobo Porters, first floor of the mizzenmast, in case you were wondering. Deanna, they're insane. They're insane. It is a constant test of my narration skills. Should you choose to make the trek of your own 2 feet, leave the city through the Tempest Gate and follow the road south. May the navigator guide your steps. I do really like how everyone wishes you a safe journey. Okay, I have a feeling. Wait, nope. Not here. Unattuned. Ah, bummer. Should we take a Chocobo Porter? Thank you. Thank you. You know, Sketch, usually we fill the void with decent conversation. And if I've got to do a bunch of dishes or something, I can put on a podcast. But when, you know, so I work in a kitchen, work for a catering company. And when there's a lot to cook, you know, we just need to have to communicate with people. And it's not that we aren't allowed to listen to podcasts. My problem is that it's hard for me to split my attention to multiple things at once. If I could just focus on my task and listen, I'd be fine. But if I need to respond to this or need to do this, right, and it takes me away from here, and then my hearing's not very good, and we have the hood fans over the stoves are going, everything's loud. It's just difficult. My hope is, I want to find where this chocobo porter is. Let's take a look. She said it was... Would I see it on the map here? I guess I could ask, or maybe it'll say here. My hope is after I'm going back to school in August to finish my degree. And my hope is that I'll get myself a better, an office job, something that's a little less hard on my body. Working in a kitchen all day is fine when you're in your 20s. It's not too bad when you're in your 30s. It's a lot harder when you're in your 40s. Oh my goodness, let me tell you. So something a little easier on my body and something a little more quiet. Okay, I have no idea where this chocobo porter is. We'll ride a chocobo at another day. We're just going to run. We're just going to take a leisurely stroll, a beautiful night stroll under the starry sky. Look at this. Okay, am I going the right way? Oh, we got to go through this right here. So it is a little bit of a ways. Cool. Let's not get lost. Look at that. I love turning off the UI. Oh, there's spooky jellyfish. What's this? Oh, we can sprint. Run away! Where's Carbuncle? There he is. I got to get a mount so I can, speed there like everyone else. I'm sure it unlocks at some point. Oops, nope. This is a button. There's the docks. That's where we're headed, right? The God's Grip? That's the name of this area? Oh my goodness. What is this on the map? Look at this. A giant hole in the earth? This is a little scary. Can we see that? I guess it's just the ocean. I can't believe this area is called the God's Grip. It seems a little intense for a starting area. I remember visiting family friends that lived up in Placerville, outside of Placerville, right? Placerville, California, which is, up in the hills. And on a clear night, you could see the Milky Way. And it was absolutely gorgeous. And I remember just being stunned at how beautiful it is. Because even, in the city, you don't see that at all. And you really have to get outside to see that. And yeah, I remember it's something else to be able to see. Are you saying that my Harvestella videos have destroyed your attention span? I know that's not what you're saying, but that's really funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love that you watched that series. Man, I need to go back and I need to finish that last boss. I had to take a pause at the beginning of the year because I just had too much going on and focus on just one series. We're so close to the end of Sandrock. And when I'm done with Sandrock, I don't think I'll be picking up another another playthrough until, well, I don't want to make any definitive statements because I do that and then it ends up not being the case. But I have until August, and by August I want to finish Harvestella by finishing that last boss that everyone tells me is super, super hard. And I don't think it'll be that hard to get down there, but I do think it'll be a bit of a combat challenge. But I'm so grateful you watched my playthrough of that game. That was such a fun game to play, and it was one of those, I mean, it's a Square Enix game, so it's one of those games where the story starts out all sweet and humble, and then before you know it, it's a battle for the universe. Just so cool. And so cool, I learned so much about making YouTube videos, playing that game, and the kind of games that I wanted to play on YouTube. Basically, story-rich, character-rich, you know, RPGs or farming sims are the games for me because I can really connect with and analyze, you know, the story and what's going on. Oh, you got Sandrock? Have you finished it? A lot of people are like on their second or third playthrough of Sandrock. Me, I'm still I'm almost to the end of it. Man, I cannot believe how many videos I made for that game. I had no idea. But that's awesome. I hope you're having a ton of fun. Are you to the point where you're romancing anybody? These are the real questions here. Who is on your short list for romance characters? Okay. You have a missive for me from Ford Master Hunaza. I assume it pertains to the pending arrival of the materials I ordered over the moon past. Let's see it then. Here we go. Put me to work. Look at this scar. Calher! Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. I played a bit of My Time at Portia as well, but never finished it. I think what kept me from finishing it is I was playing it on the Switch, and it was just like a 1.5 second delay to doing anything, right? You walk into a door, it pauses, and then you like try to open a chest and it pauses. It just ran so poorly on the Switch. I didn't finish it, but I would like to go back and finish that game because I've grown to love the My Time As universe, and I know that the two are connected so much. Let's see. You're a little farther than me, but you're not finished. You decided not to get married. Well, there's pros and cons. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of responsibility. I'll be honest. I think it was really fun. Having kids in the game to see what that experience is like, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's a true life simulator in that. It's a lot of responsibility. Okay. Blast and botheration. Another delay. I'm well aware of the shortage of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable. Look at this guy's scar. He's been through it. My apologies. The messenger does not deserve to bear the brunt of my frustration. Might I have your name? My name is Unky Perlman. Unky, is it? Well, Unky, this proud maiden you see taking shape before you is the Victory, the first new vessel to grace the docks since the calamity. Holy smokes! Look at this boat! We may have lost the bulk of our ships that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The Victory is more than just a simple warship. It's the symbol of Limsa Lominsa's rebirth from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. So, I think we're to understand that there was a massive calamity, destroyed a lot of everything, and also wiped everyone's memories, and everyone's basically trying to rebuild. So what I was going to say before, look, you can see someone like working away right there. They're working at all hours of the night. Over at the Armorers Guild, they said they were making the like odds and ends, the bits and pieces for this. But like these big metal beams, like that's what these are, right? Or is this all wood? It's hard to tell. I mean, this looks like it was sewn on, doesn't it? I kind of want to get closer and imagine it. On my first character, I started in Gridania, and I loved it. I started as a white mage, and so I really, really loved Gridania. Gridania is beautiful, and it's fun. It's, forest hippie town. And then, so this is starting in a new starting city. I love the similarities. I'm noticing the similarities between the starting quests, but also the differences to give the two different cities, and I'm sure this is true of Ul'dah, their own sort of personality and uniqueness. Like, what's Olda? Olda is all about making money. It's like a bunch of rich aristocracy there is the vibe that I get, right? A bunch of rich people. This is Pirate Land, right? This is like former Pirate Land. And then Gridani are like keepers of the forest. Okay. Thus, we are striving to complete her construction as swiftly as possible, even going so far as hire veteran shipwrights from outside the thalassocracy. That's a word. Yet, even with such unprecedented measures, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks for a time, there is no end of odd jobs for a hard-working adventurer. Be you fair warned, there is no place here for layabouts and troublemakers. Okay, give me these shoes. Amateur duckbills. We'll take them. Let's put them duckbills on. Ooh, I got gray boots now instead of brown leather boots. Okay, Otberm. I do not remember the names of characters in the starting area of Gridania being this insane, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so we'll get some new gloves. But it looks like they're the same. I already have decent gloves. I'm not seeing a boost, so we take the bronze piece. Where in the seven hells is that man? Not once in 12 moons has he been late with a shipment, and now 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. A shipwright of mine, a young man named, God, Firil Smid, recently left Candlekeep Quay to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Limsa Luminsa, but has yet to return. I think I need to move this. Oh, we get to use the doubt command again. I have sent several missives to Howled Broda, but his reply is always the same. He does not recall ever seeing the right, nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. That man knows something, and I severely doubt he is telling the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post, I would ask you to travel to Candlekeep Quay in my stead and inform Howled Broda that if he insists on playing these games, I will personally see that he is transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. What a threat. Turtleback Island kind of sounds nice. Okay, where in the world do we have to go now? Let's take a look. Well, it's not that far away. I feel like he could have found somebody else to go check, right? Like, he waited 2 days and for me to show up. This is a 10-minute walk. It's kind of funny to me because when you first come into Limsa Lominsa, they're like, everyone's a cutthroat. Everyone wants to kill you. It's for the most savage people imaginable. You know, nobody is safe. Watch your back. And then you get here and everyone's kind of weirdly inept. I guess they need to have some, I guess they need to be deficient in some regards, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything to do. Sketch, you're right. I definitely wear my emotions on my sleeve. I can't hold back. I mean, I'm sure you feel the same way, right? These games with these deep stories, you get so connected to the characters. They're just so well written. You know, any Square Enix game is going to have well written characters. This is true of my time at Sandrock. And you really get connected to them, you know, especially towards the end. My gosh, where you think some people are going to die, but also I get really like, you know, I want to analyze them and I have opinions. I don't know. It's just the way I am. I can't help it. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, we're going to fight this jackal. He's standing in my way. All right, jackal. I'm going to send these off, but I'm going to hang on to the charges that they give me. We could do this. Let's not stand in that. Deanna, the Final Fantasy games are a very old series. They used to be turn-based. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? It's down there. Okay, I don't want to mess with this guy. Do I go... Oh, where in the world do I go? Let's take a look at this map again. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Okay. It's an old series of games. They used to be turn-based RPGs. So yeah, questing games with fighting essentially. And then as the later games in the series come out, there's less turn-based and more real-time strategy. This one, Final Fantasy XIV, is an MMO, so it's an online game. And I think the real draw of these games is the incredible stories that they tell. That's what makes them the most fun to play, is that as the story progresses, they always start out the same. They start out with, very simple, humble beginnings. And then, they always culminate to like you're fighting and defeating some god in a cosmic battle to save the universe. It's always something intense like that. But this one's fun because there's lots of other people you can play with. When we get back to the big city, you'll see there's all sorts of other players just doing all sorts of goofy stuff. What is this little buff? Aetherflow. Oh, Aetherflow. Nice. Ed, does that self-righteous dog Atburn doubt that I've never told him anything less than the truth? Okay, so he wants me to doubt him. I'm going to doubt him. I doubt you. I'm going to yell at you. You're lying! Turtleback Island? He can't do that. Can he? I swear on my poor Nana's graves, Navigator, rest her soul, I know not of this Fizzle Smid. That's not how you say that. Feral Smid, nor his precious supplies. Hells, we here at the quay have had enough trouble these past few suns. What with the sinking of that Lominson cargo ship off of Saltstrand, I haven't had the time to take a proper piss, let alone make note of every scrag that wanders in off the grip. Now there's a fade going on? What the heck? Okay, well, we don't need these gloves, so we'll take the bronze. And we leveled up. What level are we now? 15. We actually can go do another class quest. There's some actions which can only be learned by completing specific... Oh, okay. What is this nonsense? Should we beat these people up? Let's do it. There, have that. And then we'll do this. 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 We did it. Okay, beautiful. There is a lot going on. Let's see. A good way to look at Final Fantasy games is a movie with gameplay features. They focus on great stories, wonderful graphics, and cutscenes. The combat is generally good, but there are differences between the games. That is the perfect way of describing it. It is like playing a movie. In fact, I have had... I remember a previous girlfriend that did not play video games at all, was not even a little bit of a gamer, but she loved watching me play Final Fantasy XII. That was a newer game at the time, because she was like, this is just like watching a movie. Hopefully you can play the Persona games one day. Amazing stories as well. You know what? I'll be honest. I've never played any of the Persona games. Which one should I start with? I will say that I sometimes have a hard time going and playing really old games, because really old games sometimes lack the quality of life features that new games offer. But I do love a game with a good story. I love Final Fantasy XIII, but many people had complaints about its linearity and combat style. Which one was that? Did I play that one? I don't think I played this one, actually. I know I played a ton of 12. I played Final Fantasy X. I played Final Fantasy X too. Here's the problem, is that I haven't consistently had a PlayStation. And a lot of these are PlayStation exclusives when they first come out. So like I haven't played the latest Final Fantasy. Where did my chat box go? Hello? There it is. Okay, Persona 3, 4, or 5. Fantastic. Is it similar to Final Fantasy in that they are in the same series, but it's not a continuous story? Okay, let's talk to Hald Broda over here about this quest. Has a suggestion for the kind of adventurer who came bearing Foreman Atburn's message. Now, the way I see it, if you have time to be standing here questioning my character, then you most certainly have time to get that arse of yours down to Salt Strand and help search for the survivors of the wreck. Who knows? You may just run across FFXIV everyone seems so eager to find. Here's to hoping the navigator hasn't found him first. Okay. Okay, remake of P3 just came out this year. P4's Golden is really good, and many people say Persona 5 is their favorite. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to put that on my short list of games to play. Let's go. Those little crab, their little crab sounds they make are spooky, dude. Right behind me. Okay, let's Did I do this wrong? I did. Okay. Whoops. Da, 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 da. Persona 5 Royal. Okay, fantastic. Oof. And I just got done saying I won't be doing another playthrough series for a while, and now you're tempting me with this Persona 5. Will, do you think that if I did a playthrough of it, it would be another roller coaster of a play? Do you see me getting all fired up and angry and emotional about the characters in the story, as I am wont to do? I'm FFXIV. Ye say the foreman's wondering on me whereabouts? I thought he might be, but you must know, I cannot show me face to the dry docks until I've righted the terrible wrong I've caused. What in the world did you do? Let's see. 2 nights passed. I made the trip from the dry docks to Candlekeep Quay, just as the foreman asked. The sea were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliff, so I paid a few coins to the fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway twixt shore and ship, the swells had risen to nigh on 10 yalms. 'Twasn't long afore the waves had hold of us. Try as we might to steady the boat, nature's grip was too tight, and we was flung headlong into the Lominson galley. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was to collect lay strewn across the salt strand. Eyes made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with Kirkin, and I ain't one with a sword. And now you see why it was as I cannot return to the dry docks. This is what I'm talking about these Lominson people. They are so, like, they're all supposed to be these badass pirates. Okay, so you don't know how to use a sword. Let's set aside the fact that as a seafaring person that's dealing with a pirate-infested area, your inability to, like, manage combat is ridiculous. Set that aside. 2, you're so prideful that you're just going to, sit here on your knees for 2 days and mope instead of go back and be like, yo, all our cargo's on the shore. Can I get a couple guys to help me clear out the Kirkin and get the goods back? Like, what kind of thought process is this? This is so painfully dumb. What a dumbass. No wonder these people need adventurers, because they're just incapable of making the most obviously, logical decision possible. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's see. Okay, well, I guess we have to go. Oh, he can't even go find the survivors? There's survivors on the shore and he's just sitting here feeling sorry for himself? Whatever. Okay. One of the main parts of the Persona game is the bonds or relationships you form with other characters, so you might get very invested. I would get invested really fast if that's the case. You know it. I mean, I just recorded... You know what? That's fair, Calher. I shouldn't expect these pirates to be smart, but I should expect them to be a little more capable. Unbelievable. Like, go get your stuff. What are you doing? All right. Well, here, you know what? We'll do the work for you. Brass helm wheel. Go, Carbuncle. Let's fire him off. Hit him with one of those. Hit him with one of those. There we go. Hit him with one of those. Just going to kill all these dudes really quick. One of those. One of those. Let's not stand in that. Smack. Smack. You know what I like about this class? Is that there's a lot of buttons to push. And I find that really fun. It's kind of a challenge. You know, if something is just like way too complex, let's get out of that. I'll get frustrated, but I don't want to just sit here and hit the same 3 buttons over and over. I want combat to be a little interesting. To a point, I would say. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you want some? You want some? Here, have another one of these. Let me read this book to you. Boom. How was that story? That didn't hit at all. What the heck? What? Oh, you know what I'm doing? I should move this. I should do this. I'm going to let him smack me for a second. Here's the mistake I keep making. I keep holding shift and hitting that when I shouldn't be. Okay. Have you had your fun little quirkin? You little beachcomber? There. Have that. Have that. Have one of those. Have one of those. Get out of my face. Okay, where's the rest of my stuff? Here they are. Riding the shipwright, riding the shipwright. Hey, Daily, welcome to the stream. I love that you get to come by on your breaks and hang out for a second. That brings me so much joy. Hope you're having a good day at work. Do you have a moment to talk about Lord and Savior Unky Plays? I know. I am. I'm like, look at me. I do look like a monk or something. Like reading from my book. Let me tell you the story of, okay. Let me tell you the story of Ruby Carbuncle. There we go. Pepe, welcome to the stream. You know, I started with, was really hoping for you to do a playthrough of Persona 5 Royal. I'll put it on the list. You know what? I did Rune Factory 4, and I got through the first act. I had a hard time with that game for some reason. Oops, I just lost chat. Let's get that back. There we go. Can I do something like this? Beautiful. And this. There we go. Oh, you got a big fat paycheck coming? Heck yes. I love hearing that, dude. That's always better than being broke. I will say that. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't exactly know why I was struggling with that game. I feel like after Harvestella, which maybe it was because the Harvestella and Sandrock hold your hand and really help you get through it. And I mean, even then, you've seen my playthroughs. I miss really obvious stuff. So I found it really, really frustrating to just like not know where to go. The other thing that I noticed was that I find it kind of weird. And this is a common thing of old farming games. Like one of the only ways that you can really level up relationships with people is just giving them stuff. And that's not that fun to me, just running around giving people random stuff. Whereas I like how Sandrock does it, where when you just do quests and you do things for people, it levels up. You can also level up your friendship with them by giving them stuff. But, oh God. More of these frickin' beachcombers. But you're not limited to only leveling up your friendship with people by just, you know, showering them with gifts. You can do more than that. So I do want to go back and finish that game, though, because I really liked a lot of it. There are moments when, you know, you did get these cool, you would get these random interactions where all of a sudden you're just chatting with, you know, some crazy things happening in town that you didn't expect. I love that. And then a lot of it was just me trying to craft bigger stuff to go through this crazy deep dungeon. There we go. Why don't we addle you a bit? I don't want that to seem like it's a criticism of Rune Factory 4. I know it's a 13-year-old game, right? It's more of like a criticism on me than anything else, and how pampered I've become by games. Oh, you're a massage therapist. Gotcha. So you're going to be busy for the next couple of weeks. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, it makes me feel better that you say that, Sketch, that you didn't enjoy it either. I mean, there were things about it I enjoyed, but there were things about it that I found so frustrating. And I was playing it alongside my time at Sandrock. So I was having so much fun playing my time at Sandrock, and they were just like, oh, I got to make another Rune Factory video. And I hate that because I'm afraid that's going to come through in the playthrough, right? Like I would work super hard to craft some item only to like get another room. Oh, wait, I'm totally goofing this up. I'm sorry. I should keep this map open. Only to, adventure one room deeper in this crazy dungeon. I just felt like it was a lot of work. I think, honestly, you know what? I thought about this. I would have more fun playing that game live because then I have the added bonus of interacting with people. And it's not so much pressure. And because I am so slow to pick up certain things, I wouldn't have to sit there and struggle trying to figure out a system. Someone could potentially come along and be like, yo, you're doing this wrong. Do it this way. And that would help a lot. Okay, that night, I was tossed into the sea like some doll of rags, and it weren't long before the world round me faded to black and I slipped deeper into the abyss. But lo, the navigator wouldn't see me to the gates of the seven hells, and I woke to find myself washed ashore. And here I've been ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage me master's cargo. I'm your guy. Hand over, hand over, hand over, hand over. Okay, the missing parts. I don't know how I can repay you. I'll deliver the supplies right away, but I must first stop by the quay so that I might pay me respects to the widow of the brave fisher who gave his life for a handful of coin. Well, that's a nice thing to do. Could you tell Ott Berm that I'll be back at the dry docks by nightfall? Many thanks. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Many thanks, adventurer. I will not forget this kindness. Okay, well, we did a good thing there. Let's see, we got to head back over this way. Let's go. We're going to head this way. Then I'm going to pause for a second because I need to go move my laundry. Okay. I really enjoyed Rune Factory Frontier, but it also had some very annoying mechanics. You had to do it at a certain point that would take about 60% of your day, and you had to do it almost every day. Yes. It's that stuff where you just feel like you're doing busy work. And, I mean, it's fine. It has its pluses and minuses, right? If you like that, if you like a game that's a lot of busy work, like full disclosure, I play a lot of like crappy mobile games, right? I play a lot of crappy idle games. I play a lot of merge games because I just like the time-filling nature of them. And that's fine for what it is, but for me, for a YouTube series, I want a game that's like a lot of story. And I don't mind doing a day that's just farming or that's just a little light, but it needs to be balanced. There needs to be a balance there so that I feel engaged and I feel like I'm making interesting content when I'm playing. Have I missed where this guy is? I really don't know. He's got to be over here, right? Oh, I think I just went a different way around. Yep, there he is. Atberm. So it's a give and take. I really try to be entertaining when I do this, and I feel like if I'm just spending half of the video testing the soil quality, I'm like, is this really that entertaining? I don't feel entertained. And if I don't, you probably don't either. Let's see. I am relieved to hear that both Firosmid and the supplies are unharmed, though it was foolish of him to believe that I would blame him for which was obviously out of his hands. I would agree with that. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas here adjacent to the dry docks were as calm as a slumbering child. This leads me to believe that the trouble the ships encountered off of Candlekeep Quay was of a less natural sort, the sort of which the Sahagin have been known to conjure. Oh, okay, so we are starting to see the different story threads here weave together, because we've already had to deal with the Sahagin and the pirates that have aligned themselves with them. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Deanna, have a great day. Have a good day back at your work. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate you coming by. Oh my gosh. Calher, I am totally addicted to the idle game genre. What idle games am I playing right now? We have to look. I'm playing a game. My niece turned me onto this game. It's not an idle game. It's a merge game called Gossip Harbor, and it is 100% made for like teenage girls. But it's a really good game in terms of merge games. So I'm addicted to it. I'm also addicted to this stupid Eat Venture game. I cannot stop playing this game. It's a total idle game. But I've played a million of them. I play them until I get bored, and then I move up. Okay, I am going to, let's see. Here, I am going to, let's see, I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to put it on the please wait, or I guess that's what you call it. Oh, my little logo screen there for a second, and I'm going to go switch my laundry over, and then I'll be back, okay? So hang tight, and if you've got to go in the meantime, thanks for coming by. I appreciate you all so much, and I look forward to seeing you again. But I will be back in just a few minutes. All right, I'm back. Thank you so much for waiting. What in the world is this? Oh, I plugged my headphones back in. Looking for idle game skip. Well, you're probably off doing, let's see. Oh, lovely. You're off in your WoW cube. Oh, wait. Okay, what's going on? Oh, Calhor is off to play. All right, lovely. Thank you so much for coming by. Have a great day at work. Love chatting as always. I hope your day is fantastic. And I have plenty of idle games. I was going to start listing them, but if you've got to run. Let's see. Oh, it's Calhor that loves the... Calhor's still here. Beautiful. I don't know if you've ever played Eggs Inc. on your phone, but you literally just run a chicken farm that lays eggs, and then you sell the eggs. And then every evolution, the eggs get crazier. They become like gravity well eggs and then like quantum field eggs, and they get and sell more and more expensive. I'm totally addicted to that game. Adventure Capitalist is a great one. These are all play on my phone, right? These are like, you know, when you're bored and on the toilet kind of phones. There was one. Yes. I think that one, I remember being on campus and seeing someone play Eggs Inc. And I was like, you play that? And they're like, I play that. That was fun. This one is kind of interesting that I played for a while. Crafting Idle Clicker. Let's see. Let's see if this can be seen. This is what it looks like. And basically, I mean, you start out just crafting like, you know, copper bars and whatnot, and then you make swords out of them. But it's got this cool network interface that you see, and all of the different nodes are the things you're crafting, and then the connections are like what you use them to craft other things with. And then each of them crafts at a different speed, so you have to match your like you know, it's like, oh, this one needs 3 copper bars, but this one needs 4. But every unit over here produces 2 copper bars, so you have to match them. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it slowed down really fast, so I didn't stick with it. Unfortunately. What other ones? I'll have them on my phone for a while, and then I'll delete them. Here's a game that I'm totally addicted to right now. It's called Picture Builder. And you basically are just making pixelated pictures. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. It's a project chain idle. This game is not an idle game, but literally you just have this like, let me see. I'm going to do, let's see. There we go. That's easier to see. So you're basically just slowly filling in the blanks on this like, can you see? Why is it so washed out? Dang. How do you get it to not do that? I don't know anything about these cameras. Sorry. You have this like pixel picture that starts out with nothing in it, and you have to like add the little pieces to fill it in. And you only get a certain amount of energy a day, but it's pretty much ad free, which is really nice. And then as you progress, you fill in the picture, and there's all sorts of stuff going on. I like that. That's a fun time waster of a game. Okay, streaming. Let's keep going with this. Okay, just gonna give you a heads up. I probably have about another half hour in this office. It's starting to get warm. I'm also drinking hot coffee, which isn't the smartest thing in the world, but it's gonna get hot here, and this office gets hot. And when I kick on the AC, it's so loud that it's just like overpowering. So I probably have about a half an hour left on the stream. So let's see what we can get done. Ooh, a new book. Do angry pirates dream? Victory Foreman Atberm is considering recommending you for an important job involving dry dock security. Ooh, I'm the man. I'm the man for the job. Unky, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Naldic and Vimelis. I still do not like you. I love this guy. But that does not mean I do not trust you. Gim Thota, head of the watch here at Dry Docks, believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all Limsa Lominsa endured before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a handful of coins, just the thought of it sickens me. Criminals in the pirate city? Who would have thought? I agree with you, Caller. It's really hard to find a game that isn't just riddled with ads, and I'm so grateful whenever I do. But most of them, it's like you play and you're 2 minutes in and then you get a damn ad. It's awful. And they're like, oh, well, you can go ad-free if you pay $20. I'm like, $20 for a, like ad-free in this crappy freaking app? Are you serious? Okay, so I think this person, am I going the long way? Yes, I can go this way. But, you know, I think what they do with all those ads and then the ad-free is they know 99% of people aren't going to buy them. But there's 1% of people that just have too much money. And $20 for an ad-free crappy mobile app is no big deal for them. And they just do it. Or it's their kids, right? But I've also watched my nieces and nephews. And they will sit there and they will watch every single ad. And they'll play the little ad as a game. And I think they just think it's part of the game. And I think that's what they're farming. They're farming kids. All right, Grim Thoughta. Ah, yes. I had a feeling you would be the one Otberm sent. Since you first arrived here at Morby Docks, I've had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It's simply protocol. So this dude's in red. Excuse me. Everyone else is in yellow. Are they from a different city? I feel like they all wear similar outfits, but they're from different cities. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you. Well, he said he didn't like me. Let's see. Which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well then. I assume Otberm informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Knangho, stationed at the rear gates, can provide you with the exact location of the camp. Oh my gosh, I agree. Eggs Inc., there is something about that game that is so calming. I played it for so long. I got all the way to like the last, whoa, look at him fly. I got all the way to the last egg. It was called Enlightenment Egg, but I didn't get all the achievements. I can't remember. And then I eventually just stopped playing it because I moved on to other stuff. But man, what a fantastic game. Okay, let's go see about this quest. You know what I need to do? I need to go back. Let's do this quest, and we need to go back, and we need to do our class quest, because I think I'm lacking abilities that I'm going to need really soon. At some point, we'll get to dive into dungeons, and that's when I'll get to put my skills to the test. Kanango. Unky. Haha, I knew it. No more sardines for Kanago tonight. I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who Otberm would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. It's crazy that I've been here for one quest and they're all talking about me. Ah, yes, the job. Of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you will eventually come to a barren cape with a single large stone half buried in the cliff overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Nemea the Spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there were aware of that, though. Okay. Right over here. The news bulletins and yeah, the game was hilarious. I love it when the game is self-aware of and makes light of itself. I always think that's really fun. Is this right? Oh, here we go. Disreputable pirate. Loyal Scrags. Ooh. What we got here? We got a serious mage over here. Look at this outfit. That is cool. Level 55 party god. What a guy. All right, you disreputable pirate. He looks reputable enough. I'm giving you to the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your venturing arse back down to whatever rock it is you crawled out from under. You see, eyes that had it up to ears with your type. Roman, the ills like it was yours to roam. It's getting to be that a man cannot enjoy a mug of rum without some shite breath outlander running up and asking which way to the local lev meet. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, gods damn it. Thall's balls. Once we've had my boy back, I'm putting this godforsaken pisshole of an island far behind me. Ain't no one will remember I was ever here. Come on, Scrags. We have knives to sharpen. They really want you to know they live the pirate life. I love that he told me we had 9, the count of 9 to get out of here, and then they left. I don't think those were your criminals. I think those were just some regular run-of-the-mill ale-drinking pirates. Ale-drinking scapegraces, as we learned yesterday. Oops. I wish the music wouldn't disappear. It makes it all eerie. There we go. All right, Grim Thoda. I don't think those were your guys. So the trespassers are indeed pirates, and they are indeed planning something. But what's this talk about getting me boy back? Could it be that their target was never the victory? Something is not right. And I won't sit idly by waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Unky. It appears we will rise to put our trust in you. Okay. Ooh, I got a book. Nice. Let's level this bad boy up. All right. We have gone from trigonometry to... Look at this. This is a beautiful book. It's our new calculus textbook. Let's head back and do our job quest, because I think it'll unlock some abilities. Here's this insanity has been going on for weeks here, and I have no idea what it is about. What is this? So bizarre. The joy of Final Fantasy XIV. That's what it is. Archanist Guild. Let's go. Let's get as far away from that as possible. I think we can actually see actions and traits. Oh, we did unlock this. Gradually restores own MP. Okay, I did not see that we unlocked that. That's nice. I don't see any other abilities. Maybe we'll just get them when we get them. Let's go find out. Where is it? Here we go. Dun, 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 ba, da, dun, dun, dun. Supergime! Enhanced Aether Charge. Grants Ruby Arcanum and Topaz Arcanum. Okay, cool. You seem tired, Unky. Are you sleeping properly? One's reasoning can suffer without sufficient rest and recuperation. How did you know? The pirates? Yeah, the pirates just kind of babbled at us. Should you deem yourself fit for duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. For Seer, Kylia has requested you accompany her on another official inspection. Okay. There is, however, a requirement for your participation. The Foreseer will explain the situation. Let's head on down. Let's see, it's downstairs, if I remember correctly, which is over here. Look at my little tiger tail swish back and forth. So intimidating. I think she's right here. Here we go. Here's our little chatty friend. I was beginning to think I'd miscalculated, Unky. Thank you for coming. I will soon be boarding a trading vessel suspected of smuggling. All merchant ships that make use of the Limsa Lominsa ports are subject to inspection by Malvian gate assessors. It is a routine I perform daily. In case of smugglers, however, there is a 75% probability of encountering resistance. Thus, I would appreciate your company during this assignment. It is now that we must discuss the requirement of which you were informed. Though I have full confidence in your martial expertise, it is imperative that you first acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Yes! Such knowledge will be released to you contingent on your acceptance of this duty. 100%. Why would I not want to do this? Very good. The arcane entity given form by Topaz Geometry will further expand your offensive capabilities, and I just got a brand new book to boot. With such an ally at your command, even the harshest enemies will falter before you. Indeed, we could not conduct these dangerous spot inspections without its support. Please return to Mr. Stubergheim and inform her of your participation. I will join you once I have completed some final adjustments to my tactical formulae. Okay, so we got to go back. I don't know why we couldn't do all of that with the boss, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Teach me to Topaz. You have agreed to accompany the Foreseer, then I shall glad to instruct you on the use of Topaz Carbuncle. Pray do not hesitate to employ this entity in combat should the inspection turn sour. Okay, so let's read this. Summon Topaz. Summons Topaz Carbuncle and orders to execute Glittering Topaz. Glittering Topaz effect rushes target and deals earth damage with a potency of 400. Additional effect, 4 stacks of Earth Attunement. Earth Attunement effect, Gem Shine and Precious Brilliance become Earth expected. Can only be executed while under the effect of, okay, blah, blah, blah. Enhanced Aether Charge. Okay, so it appears... Oh, yes! Summon Topaz learned. Well, that's cool. And I level it up again. I didn't even have to do the quest. Okay. Let's take a look at this. I think these need to go over here. They're starting, it's getting a little crowded in the toolbar over here. So this one grants 2 stacks of Fire Attunement. This one grants 4 stacks of Earth Attunement. So there's really not much difference except for the elemental damage, I guess. I guess that's all there is. Well, we'll have to play around with it. Let's do this quest. Ooh, look at this. Another cotton cowl. Ooh, we're upgrading. Wonderful. I definitely want to upgrade my coat. It's getting a little shabby, is it not? All of these are really nice. Okay. And a new book. We just got a new book. Ooh, it's getting warm in here. I think once... Ooh, look at this. What's going on? Everyone's here. The mercenaries Gisfrin and Aristata are here to assist with the inspection. Both are old hands when it comes to escorting Kylia during her more dangerous duties. Well met, Unky. My spells are at your disposal. This won't be the first time we are expecting trouble, but as long as we follow the Foreseer's tactics and keep a clear head, we'll come through just fine. The Morning Star is preparing to dock in Airport. We will meet our first challenge, however, before we even board the vessel. It is almost certain that the merchant ship has hired a thug or two to accost us at the pier. I calculate the probability at 98%. The crew wish to avoid attack us on deck, you see, as that would all but trumpet their criminal intentions to the world at large. Now, once we do manage to clear the rails, we will face a deck crowded with armed sailors. For a small party such as ours, the most effective strategy will be to incapacitate the individual foes as swiftly as possible. Each opponent we down is one less weapon raised against us. It is imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become tangled in multiple, drawn-out skirmishes lest we be overwhelmed. I call this stratagem Hammerfall. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation to the desired reality. We have heard this quote before. Keep those words in mind, Unky. It is time we departed. Let us regroup before the main gates of Ailport. Okay, let's go. Could we possibly... Okay, where do we have to go? Is it over here? No. Oh, it's way over here? Yes, it is. Can we just port there? Let's do it. We've got the money. Let's save ourselves the trouble of walking. So before we get into it, if we're going to be facing a bunch of different people, it might make sense. We have this sleep spell. Puts target and all nearby enemies to sleep. We might be able to put this to use. I'm going to lock this. By perhaps putting to sleep some of the mobs so that we're not being attacked by all of them at once. At least that's my thought. With these, do I have to click on them to add them? Okay, yes, you do have to click on them to add them. Where is she? Is she upstairs? Must be. We can go this way. What? There we go. I want to see something really quick. Let's see. Keybind. Hotbar. Wasn't it this? If we go here. So, okay. So that is controlled. Instead of using me pinky. Right now I'm using shift. So I could actually. Let's try this. We're going to try using the mouse buttons instead of my pinky. Let's see if that's a little easier to use. Have I gone the longest way around possible? Where in the heck? There they are. Am I not allowed to jump down? For crying out loud. This is the stuff when I make a video, I just edit out. Me running around like an idiot. All right. Hello, team. I have made it. Post haste. Let us be about our task. Unki, pray inform the steersman at the pier that we are ready to conduct our inspection. Should violence be offered, you are to execute stratagem Hammerfall. Do not forget, your tactics are both your shield and your weapon. Okay. Let's go. We have no charges queued up here. That's okay. Oh, it's at the other dock. Running is half the journey. Isn't that the truth? Crazy. Hold on. Look at that. How did we not notice that the last time we were here? What in the world has happened to this building? That is nuts. There's got to be a story to that, right? Hello, steersman. You're with the folks from Avian's Gates? Oh, hell. I knew there'd be trouble. You sense a hostile presence. Well, let's see. Take that. Take that. How about that? Ooh, let's get out of that. We don't want to get hit by that. Shifty-eyed vagrant. You're going down, shifty-eye. I see no reason. Ooh, why don't we fire off Topaz? That was cool. Oh, we get Topaz and Ruby? Cool. Oh, I didn't know we could do both. Let's heal ourselves real quick. There we go. Wait, we're going the wrong way. Dang it. I got excited. Well then, I'm certainly glad to see you can handle yourself. You'll find the landing boat just down here at the end of this ramp. I'll have no part of what's to come next, though. Run away! Chicken. I didn't use any of these. I should have. I was too excited. Okay, so we're going to take a boat to this ship. This is interesting. I love this building. What happened here? Level 19. I guess that's the max level. Right? Because this quest you get at 15. Cowher, thanks for coming by. So enjoy having you here in the stream, chatting away. It's my favorite thing in the world. Hey, be careful. It sounds like a storm gnarly enough to shut down the computer, man. I hope that you're safe. Be safe, take care, and I look forward to seeing you again. Deftly handled, Unky. Once again, I am reminded of our guildmaster. Thanks to your efficient response, we will be able to commence this inspection earlier than I had calculated. We shall board the merchant vessel out in the bay. Let's go. I kind of want some glasses. Aristota, if you would take the rudder, the Morning Star awaits. I should probably get on this boat. There's a big grease stain on my beanie. Let's hide that. I love this beanie so much. I don't want to get rid of it. But it's ancient. So we're going to get on this big-ass boat and just beat everyone's ass? Is that what's going on? I mean, they are smuggling, right? Wouldn't they just shoot us out of the water? Since their welcoming party at the pier failed to deter us, I expect with a probability of 85% that our arrival will incite further belligerence. Our objective, however, is not to trade blows, but to gain access to the hold. It may behoove us to employ stratagem hardhead. The aim of our opponents is to buy time so that the suspect goods may be tossed into the ocean. I do not intend to give them that time. We will bull our way towards the cargo hold as quickly as we can. It is a tactic fraught with risk, but one that your presence makes possible. Shall we begin? Let's go. I ain't scared of nothing. There seems to be no one on deck. This is fishy. Whoa. I like this guy's vibe. Hello, the cops are here. Let's see. I am Forseer Kylia. By authority of the Maven Gate, I request that you surrender your goods for assessment. We're not even the cops. We're like the health department. Well, now your timing couldn't be worse, lass. That old door's all rusted up, you see. Bloody thing won't open. You have to come back another day as we fix the hinges. I will see that cargo now. Any vessel entering a port of Limsa Molensa is bound by law to submit to a routine inspection. How do they think this is going to go? They're heading into port? Like, are they going to dock? And why don't we just expect them when they get on the dock? Maybe they got sneaky ways of getting stuff off the ship before we can get there. The law, is it? Lads, I reckon it's time our guests had themselves a little accident. Pitch them over the side. Dun, dun, dun. We're not scared of anything. We're going to kill everyone on the ship. And then look at your stuff. Should I go take... I'm going to go take these guys on. Hey, nerds. They ran the other way. All right. Get carbuncled. Go. Get carbuncled. Oh, you know what I should probably do? Do I keep these charges for a long period of time? I'm not really sure. Oh, I keep hitting physic. Dang it. Whoa. Go, Carbuncle! Jeez, how many more are gonna come? Holy crap. Just gonna hang out over here. I feel like I've taken 0 damage here. Okay, so it seems like with the addition of the Topaz Carbuncle, I've been given enough stuff to do that my cooldowns don't really max out. Like, I'm not sit here stuck without anything to do but hit Ruin over and over, and that's kind of nice. Let's not stand in that. How are you not dead yet? Aren't we trying to get in here? That was it? That was easy. All right. What about the captain? Do we get to beat the captain up? We just kill his entire crew? A masterful display, Unky. Now we can finally gain access to their cargo. Oof! Careful there. What have we here, then? It's one of the bitch admiral's lapdogs scampering about me ship. That's a big-ass axe. You're just like your mistress. Always sticking your nose in where it ain't invited. Whoa, don't step on her book. She loves that book. No. No, it can't be. Do you know who this is? Ha! Recognize me pretty face, did ye? But you were caught, exiled. I gotta love the ginger beard. Forseer, are you hurt? Can you stand? Stay back. You stay away from me. Oh, she's terrified of this guy. Forseer, please calm down. What are your orders? I've had enough of your whimpering, and I've certainly had enough of these bloody books. It's clear he ain't learning anything from them. No, that's her book. That's her grimoire. Oh, she's freaking out. Ooh, this makes me feel like sick watching her scrabble like that. Reckon it's time you got a different kind of lesson. She is genuinely terrified. Oh, she passed out. Okay, well. Kylia, Nafika preserves us. She fainted. We must withdraw. No, we're not going anywhere. Unky, quickly, back to the boat. We'll carry the force here. Are we really running away? What? Aye, that's right. You slink back to your mistress, you worthless curs. We really run away? We didn't beat this guy up? We could have taken him. He didn't scare me. Wow. Poor girl. She lost her book, too. She loved that thing. We'll take care of Kylie. You best return to the Archanist Guild and report to Mrs. Thurbagine. Okay. Let's go. Well, that did not go the way that I thought. I didn't think we'd meet some scary Redbeard pirate that would cause our poor homie to lose her shit. My goodness. Boo. Hey, boss. Things did not go well. It's good to see you well. Unky, Gressfriend sent word ahead of your travails, an unfortunate turn of events. But considering the infamous Blackheart you faced, you might have fared much worse. Ooh, Pirate Blackheart. Had you heard of the pirate What? Have you heard of the pirate Desmaga? He was exiled from Limsa Lominsa some years ago, but it appears he has chosen to defy the outer... Wait, so Blackheart was just you describing the pirate Desmaga? These people are intentionally obtuse. And once more he dares to lay a hand on Forseer Kylia. The poor lass must have been terrified. If I had known Desmaga was aboard that ship, I never would have assigned her that duty. Okay, so this girl has had a run-in with this guy before, and whatever he did to her the last time had her absolutely terrified. We're going to have to kill this guy. We're going to have to murder him, dismember him. The assessor may require some time to recover. For Kylia, that man is a nightmare made flesh. Do I even want to know what he did to her? Though her physical wounds will soon mend, there is little we can do to solve the hurt to her mind. You are concerned? Angry, mayhap? Harness that energy. Channel it into your training. I predict we shall be needing your skills again before long. Okay. I think we decided that we were going to take the cowl. Okay, let's check out this new gear. Man, that was kind of intense, wasn't it? The way she scrabbled on the ground like that, that was a little disconcerting. Whoa! Yes! Oh my gosh, this cloak is even better. I love it. Is it still nighttime? When does it become daytime? I gotta figure out how the day and night cycle work in this game. Seems I'm always playing at night. This is a great outfit. And then let's see our new book. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, my friends, I think this is the perfect time to end the stream. It's starting to get hot in my office, and I'm starting to sweat. That's not fun for me. Just webcam. There we go. So, thank you so much for coming by. Had a blast streaming again. I can't commit to any sort of regular schedule, at least not right now, or maybe even ever. I'm just kind of doing it when I have the time to do it, because that's the fun. That's when I can, frankly. I have a lot going on, trying to manage everything, getting back to school, trying to get myself caught up with my organic chemistry, and trying to stay fit. I'm running like 12 miles a week now. 12 miles a week. I'm pretty proud of that. That feels really good. And then I'm trying to finish up Sandrock. And I'm also kind of started this new project that I really didn't expect to start, but I'm recording myself defeat every boss in Elden Ring, more as a personal challenge than anything else, because that game is really freaking hard. The game is really hard, and I want to beat the game just to prove it to myself that I can. So I've been doing that. I've been recording the videos. I don't even know if I'll post them. We'll see. Anyways, with all that going on, I will just do my best to make as much content as I can for you as possible. And then when school starts, we'll just play it by ear from there. I love being able to interact with all of you. It really makes my day. So with that being said, I just want you to know I appreciate you all so, so much. I bid you farewell, and I really look forward to seeing you all next time.